Live now. Just do a couple little things here and then we should be ready to go.
Yes.
Finished your chocolate?
Not yet. Nearly.
That's fine. It's Christmas, right?
Well, it's my teeth are starting to get sore, but I don't know if it's because of the amount of chocolate I bet.
It's hard chocolate?
My teeth are starting to get a wee bit sensitive to it.
Alright. Too much
I've
sugar?
probably been eating too much sugar over the holidays.
Yeah. I need to brush your teeth about 3 times a day.
Aye.
So today we've finished the outside scenes. So we're actually going to begin the first scene that's indoors. And if you've been paying attention to the other streams, the first indoor scene is the job centre. It's a much requested location. So I just need to find some basic walls first. I mean, I could probably just put down some really simple walls on my own, but I want to check and see if there's any interior walls maybe.
My level's starting to look like a Silent Hill map.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've added a bit of mist to it.
Are you going more towards the Silent Hill vibe? Or are you sticking close
really.
to Resident Evil?
Nah, I don't know how to explain this, right? But basically, like, see my scene 3, I don't want to have too much of a, like, I don't want it to be kind of a plain background. I want to kind of have it like a big wall's been crashed into where you can't get from one side of the road to the other. So, like, I don't know how to explain it, man. It's hard to explain, like.
Yeah, you can show us later.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I think I'm just going to use like the basic materials for now. Just maybe change the colour, make everything like inside a job centre. It's mostly all like plain walls, isn't it? Like white walls and stuff.
Yeah, well, in Scotland they're all white and green.
Green?
Yeah, that's the colours of the job centre, green and white.
Alright, it's like a trademark kind of thing. Well, I'll just make some crappy walls. Because I'll need to see if I can find like posters and stuff. I don't even know how I would make my own poster. I know you can paint in the game, but I don't know how detailed I can make something.
Yeah.
Because in LBP you used to be able to use the camera and you could just take a picture of something and sort of use that. Or they had a bunch of stickers and you could like combine all the stickers to make your own images. But in Dreams there's no stickers, there's nothing. Everything is only what people have actually painted themselves from scratch. And there's not a lot of people that paint, so the options are quite limited. So I'm going to have to get a bit more creative. Just try to find a decent door here. Just be a quick sec. If anyone joins the chat, just keep them occupied.
No worries.
Alright, so I was just looking for some doors. I'll need to make the door animation at some point, but I think I mixed these earphones the wrong way around. But I'm going to do. I still think I'm going to do all that stuff off stream. Just going to focus on the visual side of things, you know. I mean, I'm not too fussy about what kind of door I use. Oh, there's door sounds. There's actually that guy that was in the stream. Remember, he made that horror level. Did you see it when the woman was locked in the cage?
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of sound effects.
I did.
I think he's. I don't know where he got all the sound effects from. Some of them are from Resident Evil.
Alright, okay.
Like doors opening and closing. But I think he's also maybe imported them from other games as well.
Yeah.
That's quite good. So if you need something, it's the Delirium. Just door sounds. So that'll be quite good. A collection of doors. Let's see.
I'm feeling like my scene is got a kind of more of a Resident Evil 3 vibe to it because a lot of fire. Because I can't think what else to use to block areas off.
I think that's kind of what I'm doing as well, mixing Resi 2 and 3 together.
Yeah.
Hey Joseph Morris, yo, what's up? I've been missing your stream. Yeah, well, we're going to stream on Tuesday, but because it was New Year's Eve, things got a bit busy. So we're back again on Thursday, but next week we're going to try and get back to the regular Tuesday. But yeah, I've been missing this. I've made no progress on the survival horror, so we need to catch up a little bit. We're making the indoor section now, after you escape the zombies on the street. So Happy New Year, by the way. How was your New Year celebrations? Let's try to find a decent door. I mean, it's like the door I'm looking for, it's like a door that's the back, you know, like a wee fire exit type door. Let me see if somebody's made a fire exit. Nah, they've made a fire exit sign, but no fire exit. Let's see if I put in metal door or something like that. Are you going to have a time frame for when you think you'll release your demo?
Nah, not really. I'm just depends what comes up in my personal life and work and stuff like that. So hopefully I don't go back to work to the 15th. So hopefully I have at least like a demo out by then.
Yeah.
But I'm not really in any rush to like get the game finished or anything. Though I'm like to kind of take my time with it and do the best I can, you know.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same as me, because I want to get most of the logic done before I put the demo out.
Yeah.
Maybe I can use this door. I mean, it's quite high thermal, but
sometimes you just need to take the hit, don't you?
Yeah. You're in school? Alright, already? I thought you would be off school.
School's out for the summer.
There's even keys here you can use, if you can't be bothered making your own key.
Yeah, I actually had a wee look at them last week, so I did, because just in case I decide to add keys in.
Yeah. It's weird, I got a door, but it's only got one handle. I don't think that's a bit weird.
Yeah.
It's like they just completely forgot. Oh, another handle. Right, let me use this.
I think you can just copy and paste the handle, can't you?
Yeah. Should do. I just thought it was weird that they didn't do it already.
Yeah.
Right, because we're talking off stream about the different rooms. So what I'm thinking, when you go down the side alley, you come through a door. It's kind of like a fire exit door. And then there's a corridor. And this is like the back of the the job centre. So the first door is like the records room in the back.
Yeah.
But then you come round, and then you go out it's like an L-shaped corridor, and you come down, and you go through that door, and that door leads you into the waiting room lobby, the reception. And in there you're going to have a bunch of doors for like the toilet, for the computer room, for the interview room and stuff. And I don't know what room yet, but we're going to put the fire extinguisher in one of the rooms. I still need to see if someone's actually made a fire extinguisher. Anyone made one? Aye, there's quite a lot. Almost spelling it wrong. Right, so whatever one has the lowest thermo is the one I'm going to use. It's quite funny that the people, they've actually put a lot of detail into the label on the actual fire extinguisher. They've actually painted a proper label. So it looks like an official fire extinguisher. This one's got the lowest thermal. This one has a better label. I'm just putting it out now just so I can gauge how much thermal we're going to use in some of the objects. I don't think I'm going to put any puzzles in yet. I think I'm just going to help you learn the basics to find ammo, fight some zombies, pick up some key items. Because I was thinking, after you go out the job centre and you extinguish the fire on the road, that's like the demo area. After that area, then I'm not sure what, but I want some kind of big area that you play most of the game in. So like in Resident Evil 2 it was the police station, the first Resident Evil it was the mansion. So I need to try and think of something, a big area that I can properly spend a lot of scenes in, you know. Will you be streaming for long? Well, yeah, I guess a couple of hours. Normally we do one scene per stream, but since this is an indoor section, I think I can probably make a good couple of scenes in the one stream, since it's a lot smaller, more compact. Hey Swiftful, Happy New Year! How are you doing? Who would have thought there's a massive open market for job centre signs? Oh yeah, I've just uploaded some for you to use for your game. Seriously? That's quite handy. I want to use those. Right now we're just trying to get the right sizes for the doors and things. So that we've just entered the job centre, right? All doors are temporary until we can figure out what we're doing. Alright, so that seems to be a good enough door, right? So this is where you come in off the side alleyway, and then you were escaping the Mr. X, and as you come down here, let me just copy this. I'll fix all the dimensions and stuff later. So I don't want to make the corridor too wide. I guess that's like a good sort of width for the corridor. So if there are any zombies, you could try and run past them. Right, so this is me just using my quick block skills here. Just for now. I have class in a minute, so I'll be back once I'm out of school. Hopefully you still streaming. Alright, enjoy your class. It's a shame you have to go back to school so early. Right, I need to figure out the...
I know that is pretty soon, isn't that? Like...
Yeah,
to go back to school.
super eager to learn.
Yeah.
There's got the indoor scenes, because I don't have a blueprint for the building, so I need to really think how all the rooms are connected, like the sizes and everything.
Yeah.
I was watching a Resident Evil 2 video. It just came out about a week ago. And do you remember in Resident Evil 2, the door before you get to the statue puzzle with the gem? Do you remember?
The door before you get to the statue puzzle. Yep, I do, yes.
And it was like,
and you couldn't access it to begin with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people were saying there's like a theory about it, like what was that door actually for? And they tried to look on the map to see where exactly the door was, but apparently it's not so well plotted out. Like the door doesn't actually link to the door you think it links to.
Right.
Because there's a door that you go to and there's loads of zombies eating a guy, and the door is boarded up, and you can see at the bottom there's like a gap that the other side that you can see there's a wee gap. So they were like, oh, but this looks like the same door, but it's not in the same area on the map, so it's not quite accurate. And they were also saying, like, I wonder what caused that hole, if it was something that was supposed to come out of the hole, like a monster or something.
Yeah.
Because I read in the comments that in Claire's campaign, Sherry, she crawls under the hole.
That's right, aye.
Yeah. But the theory was it actually meant for something more? Because who actually made the hole? Do you know what I mean? It's a bit weird that there was a hole at the bottom of the door, you know?
Yeah.
Because I don't think Sherry made the hole.
Not too sure about that one, but
yeah.
Quite interesting.
I think people just love to make these theory videos because how popular Resident Evil is at the moment.
I know, it seems to have, for a few years it kind of went downhill, and then it seems to have just kind of got a lot better, hasn't it?
Because they're starting to make pretty good games again. So now everyone's like, oh, Resident Evil, I'm a massive fan again, you know? Okay, so what are you doing for your scene?
I'm just posting buildings kind of around the area and big fires and stuff, so you can only get so far.
Okay.
I don't want to be too open world, because it just means a lot of work, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep mine like the original, very closed and compact, just enough that you can put a good bit of detail in, and still it's not so cramped, you know? Hey Popcorn Yummy Tummy, hello brother, Happy New Year. How is your new year going so far? Going to flip this round. This is how you make the best corridors in Dreams, right? Just put some blocks down. Yeah, if you still want combat in your Dream, I can still put like a really basic piece of combat in. Like if you want to put like a zombie or something and you can just shoot it, you know? Something more simple. Yeah.
I just feel like because it's quite limited to how many zombies you can have in the one scene, and there's not a lot of zombies there, like you'd need to create different faces and stuff like that, do you know what I mean?
I'm using a pretty basic zombie, just for now, but you could easily just change the hairstyle, the colour. I was going to take like an arm off one, animate them differently, just things like that. I'll need to experiment to see how many I can actually put in a scene though, because I don't actually know. Because the people were saying after you put 4 puppets in, so like our character, that's 1. So really you can only put like 3 zombies in a scene. At least
rubbish, innit?
three zombies in close proximity, at least. But I don't know, maybe they're just being really technical about it. Maybe it'll be okay.
Yeah.
So I noticed, did you see when I played that Final Fantasy VII demo the other day?
It was kind of lagging and stuff.
Yeah. Because the guy who made it, he said that he plays on a PS4 Pro and it doesn't lag for him at all. But because I'm playing on a regular PS4, there's a lot of lag.
That's a good point actually. Like, I might need you to check my levels before
you publish.
Yeah, because obviously I'm on that Pro as well.
I'm the guinea pig. I've got the crappy console. I don't know what they're going to do with the PS5 though, because if you can play this in the PS5, then obviously you can do a lot more. But then the regular PS4, it's going to, some levels might be pretty bad, you know?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too big of a problem. Still waiting to see if they're going to actually release this as an individual game, as opposed to just a backwards compatible one.
Yeah.
Because backwards compatible, it's like it's easier to do, but at the same time, it doesn't really do much. You know.
It feels a bit kind of half-assed, like, oh, we've just released this game, not even yet, we're releasing the game in February, and the new console comes out at the end of the year, and it's like...
Probably November.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what they'll do. I was thinking, see, because this corridor, there's 2 doors you can go through, the records room, and then there's the main sort of hallway, but it seems a waste making a whole scene just for this little corridor. I could maybe try and combine a few rooms in the one, but we'll see. I might just max out the detail, put some windows in, or put a lot of gore and maybe fill the corridor full of zombies or something. I wanted to put one zombie in that was like sort of like half dead.
Yeah.
Like just like doesn't move, and then after you do a few things, it gets up and starts to chase you. Raya, Light Furry Gaming, hi, how are you today? Happy New Year. New Year, I completely forgot, really? Wow. It's going to be a great new year. Just you wait. Why are you using the stretch tool? It takes so much thermal. I don't know. Do you have a better solution on how to make my walls stretch without using the stretch tool? Because what I normally do is, even though the stretch tool does take up a lot of thermal, I go into the sculpture detail, and even though it gets red, I just pull the detail down, and it sort of balances itself out, you know. But if you've got a better solution, let me know. I'm surprised they've not mentioned about any PS5 compatibility, but I guess they're waiting for it to officially release first. One thing at a time, I guess, yeah. I mean, they're probably so relieved that they even got the PS4 version out, and now they're thinking, oh, now we need to get the PS5 version. So it's probably going to be a major hassle for them. I don't know if they work really slowly or if they're just can't
be arsed.
They're like, I'm sick and tired of this shit. You know, I've been working on this game for too long.
They lose interest.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, hopefully the early access motivated them so they could see what people could make. It'd be quite funny though if secretly inside they were looking at everyone's levels and they're thinking, this is all trash. We wasted all our time for this. because I want to see what their story mode's like. I think if their story mode is really good, then it'll give me hope that other people can make stuff just as good.
Yeah.
But if it's kind of trash, then no, not good.
We're already making Little Big Planet 4.
I don't think they'll ever go back to that now. I think they're sick and tired of it. Because they got Sumo Digital to make the other one, and that turned out to be a disaster.
What one was that?
The third one.
Or was that a different company that made that? Yeah.
Yeah, Sumo Digital, the one that made the Sonic Racing.
Ah.
So it was full of bugs, and a lot of people's profiles were crashing, which is never good because you've lost everything. It's not like Dreams, because in Dreams you could upload as much as you want to the server, but in Little Big Planet you could upload a level to keep all your stuff, but you only had like 20 levels total.
Yeah.
So people had to make like 3 different accounts just to store more stuff. You know, it's quite a pain. That's what I like about Dreams, that you can just upload as much as you want.
So Little Big Planet 3 wasn't as good as the first and second?
Well, it has potential because it did give you a lot more options, and it gave you more scope, more layers to work with, but too many bugs. Too many bugs, and a lot of the community, they gave up. So it was not quiet, but a bit quieter than the second game. But all the levels that I wanted to make, they can only really be made in Dreams, because I wasn't really making platform levels in LBP. I always wanted to make like these kind of games, like survival horror or something, and it's hard to make in LBP because the combat, you can't really do much with Sackboy, like to aim a gun. You can do it, but it's not so good.
Yeah, I can imagine it being quite limited.
Yeah, you could still make a survival horror, like go into areas, like I made one where you could, like, same thing, you open doors, you find keys, solve puzzles, like the exploration and stuff, you can still do that, but just the combat, it was never good enough, you know. Unfortunately. Sure, the staff must have some form of burnout. I mean, they've been working on Dreams since Tearaway on the Vita, which I can't even remember what year that was. Must have been a long time ago. So they must be sick and tired of Dreams, and they want to work on it for 10, 15, 20 years. They're going to go insane. I go get big hard drive, 6 terabyte power core for gaming, PS5. Oh, right. Power core. Sounds immense. Yeah, I'm still going to wait for the PS5 before I get a new hard drive, because it's meant to be like a solid state drive, the new hard drive, which is more expensive.
Hopefully they give you at least 2 terabytes, sorry.
2 terabyte?
Nah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, the games these days, they're getting bigger and bigger, the data sizes. Like, you look at Call of Duty and it's like over 120 gig, you know? It's insane. Going to put a wee sign here, just really briefly, talking about the records room. Text displayer. Just going to throw it there now.
What could I use to block off a street? I've already got a big fire engine at one side with fire, so what could I use at the other side?
An ambulance.
I don't want more fire, I want something, I don't know.
Just a bunch of cars crashed or something.
Yeah.
If you think that would be good enough.
Can you get a warning sign saying that my spotlight usage is too high?
Spotlight? How many spotlights are you using?
Just the ones that are on the cars.
Alright. Maybe delete some of them, because you don't need all the lights on.
Yeah, you can just edit it and delete just the spotlights.
Yeah,
Or turn them off.
I think so. Let's put that there now. Until I can fix
Now
that.
you put Darth Vader in the game.
Darth Vader? Well, as a main enemy, or just like a little cameo?
Cameo, like a wee toy version just sitting in a car or something.
Right. I know it's quite dark right now because I haven't done any lighting. Right, I think I'm going to... I need to make... I don't know how big I'm going to make this room yet. Since I've got a lot of thermos... Well, not a lot, but enough. I'm going to design this room just in this scene. Because if I go back... If I create a fourth scene just to create this room, and then I find that, oh, I've changed the size of it, then I need to go back to scene 3 and change all the diameters of the walls and stuff. So I'm just going to make this room right now. So this is the records room in here. So we need to get some shelves. A shelf or a shelf? What do you think? A metal rack. Maybe put some boxes in as well. There's Porky Pig. That's he made these boxes. Right, I'm just going to throw them down here just now, right? Get what we need.
I'm going to put a mansion in, but it's kind of got a bit of a Resident Evil 7 vibe to it.
Oh, okay, like a kind of
Like
abandoned.
Jack's house. Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Possibly.
Are you going to explore, or is it just in the background?
Probably going to use... I don't know, because it makes it hard because there's lots of windows, and then I'm going to have to make all the windows in the scene as well,
Yeah.
and have it pure properly.
Gonna have to map it out.
I don't know, man.
Because if you do make a map in the game, you have to actually make a realistic map, you know?
Yeah, I don't know how to do it then.
That's what I did, because on LBP, I just, before I made the rooms, I mapped everything out on paper. Where everything was, where all the windows were, all the doors.
Yeah.
So maybe you can jot some ideas down. Is your mansion like in the city, or is it like on the outskirts?
I was going to do it like at the other end of the street. I was going to do it like a big kind of forest looking area, then goes on to the mansion. I don't know, I'm not sure how to do it.
Some decisions to make. Let me see if I can find a file cabinet. All these records for all these jobless people. There's a few file cabinets. Quite high thermal though. This one's quite low. Go with this one. Oh jeez, it's massive. The name on the file cabinet is called Throb. Is that not a bit weird?
Yeah.
I wonder. I don't even think I can rename them. I think he's actually just wrote it himself with paint. Yeah, I'll just put tons of these. Scatter these about. What do you think should be in the records room? Because obviously, like, you think about a horror game, you go into like a records room or a file cabinet or something, and you need to, like, it's hard to see because there's a lot of things.
Yeah.
So do you think it should be like a chase scene, or there should be something moving behind the boxes or something?
Try to think the best thing to do. Yeah, I would have like hands coming out of the files.
Alright, the file cabinet.
Yeah.
I've got some paperwork here. I think we did this in the first stream, this paperwork. It's good. Just put loads of crap on the floor. Just put it there now. Let me see here. In Media Molecule's defense, I'm surprised how stable Dreams has been. I've only had it crash once for me, and that was during a tutorial. Oh, okay. I think for me it's never crashed, but I was playing a level, and you know it automatically links to the next level, and for some reason it got stuck on like 97%, and then I couldn't play the next level, so I had to quit the game, which is a bit of a pain, especially when you're streaming the PS4, because it totally disrupts the entire stream. I'm sure it's more built for Dream in PS5. We hope so. We hope so. So I want to get a more powerful Dreams as quickly as possible. Hey J Cruels, how are you? Happy New Year. We're making the indoor section of the survival horror.
So let's go, 1 sec.
Alright, no problem. So we're keeping it quite basic. This is the records room. Try to figure out what we're going to do. We're just try to get some items and things. If I can find a PC or a computer or something, maybe that would be quite good. Oh, an old desktop, and it's quite low thermal. That actually could work. There we go. We've got loads of records in one computer in the corner, right? Detective Throb reporting for duty. I know. I don't even want to know what or how he got the name Throb. But we'll let that one slide. Hey Kev Kills, how are you? Happy New Year. When people feel like they need to talk while gaming, you're such a troll, mate. Well, I mean, if I'm not talking, then what entertainment are you going to have? You want the best entertainment, right? Look at that, look at that. He's programmed only when I'm supposed to be controlling him, but he does it anyway. Right, I'm going to see if I can find more cabinets. The same best of wishes. Any games made lately? No. I was making like little short levels, and I should have another one out within the next couple of weeks. It's like an action platformer. It's based on an alien planet, and hopefully it's quite interesting. The voice acting, I got a lot of people to do some voice acting. It's quite a stupid level. But as for games, no games. We're just going to have to finish the survival horror and a few more other things, but they're probably going to take quite a while, I think. But I want to get a demo for this out as quickly as I can. Right, I need to look for more shelves. Something that's not too high thermal. You built a fan? Or does that... Is that a game that you made? Right, let me see, you've got some... Oh, those shelves are quite thick. I'm just going to... What are these? What has that got to do with shelves? Oh look, here we go, fresh off the shelves. Right. I think these ones were okay. Quite low thermal as well. They're massive though. Put them down to size. Right, good old job centre and their records room. Right, I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. If I'm going to put the shelves like that or like that, I think I might put the file cabinets near the computer. So I'm not going to make this room too massive. I don't even know what we're going to do in here. We're probably going to find, if you remember the old guy from the alleyway, the old homeless man, we need to have a record about his unemployment status and how he used to work for Umbrella or some kind of evil pharmaceutical company. Right, we'll figure out the size of these shelves at some point. That looks about right. Okay, cool. My last game was Wingsuit World with twin brothers, and lately made a comedy movie. Oh, very good. What's your PSN name? Is it the same as your YouTube name? I can try and check out what you've made at some point. We're probably going to do a play stream on Saturday, so I'll probably make a list of things to play. I don't know if did I find files? No, I didn't. A binder maybe? Ring binders, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, they're massive. Everybody loves to make massive things, right? See, this is going to take a long time to organise all of these. I think for now I'll just get what we need and I'll organise the finer details like these files and things. But I think that's everything. If we've got some boxes, some mail on the floor, some binders, shelves, some cabinets, a wee computer, I think that's enough for this scene. So let's see if I think I'll block one of the entryways, so maybe when you enter, the side going towards the computer is blocked and you have to go up this way maybe. So I'll put a few like that. So I don't want to make it too big of a room. I'll sort out all of the distances, get them all equal at some point. Right now I'm not too worried. Five Nights in Freddy's Dream. Oh, okay. That's quite cool. With the cameras and stuff. I'll need to play it. If that's the same name you also use in Dreams. That's what I should probably do. I should probably just check out a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's games and see, because I know in LBP a lot of people used to make those. I've always thought the Alphabet company who owns Google will soon have parallels with Umbrella. You think so? It's just a matter of time really until they do something. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the day that we're all doomed. Let me just group those together so I can lazily do this. Right, I think that's alright. Make another set over here. Probably put them together. I don't want you going in between. Maybe 3 sets. See, a lot of people lost their job, so we need a lot of files. Need a hell of a lot of files. I think that's alright. Maybe. I think that's good. Just pull the computer a bit back a bit, just to give us a wee bit more space. I definitely want to have a zombie. Maybe the zombie like falls through the ceiling from above or something. Right, I'll make a bunch of these. What else can we do? Just put up. I'm going to like properly organise these at some point. Just pretend there's things all over the floor. I'll decorate all these with the files. I'm going to block. I think I'm going to block maybe this side here. I don't know about this side, because I don't want you to go between all 3 sides, because it's a bit too much, too many options. So if we can block this with like a cardboard box. Something like that. Yeah, these look good. This one's like quite low thermal. Just make like huge boxes, right? And you can't pass them, because typical video games, they don't let you pass through things, you know. Put it like that. There you go. You can't pass through these, unfortunately. The path is blocked by boxes.
Right back.
Hey, welcome back. We've made some progress on the records room. We've got some.
That looks pretty good.
Some cabinets and things. Because there's 3 different routes you can take, but I thought I would block one of the routes off. And just have these 2 routes. Maybe they'll put a zombie on one of the routes, just lying on the floor, and then I want the person to think, oh, should I go down this path or should I go around the other way, and try and avoid the zombie, you know? Because even if the zombie never moves, I want people to think that maybe it could move, you know?
Yeah.
I think that would be quite funny. I was thinking a zombie could burst through the ceiling or something. So how's your scene going? Were you still working on it there?
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm kind of stuck now. Not sure how to continue it.
Are you going to continue with the mansion?
Nah, I've changed that idea now.
Changed your mind?
Yeah.
Maybe smaller. Hopefully we can get this job centre more or less complete, because there's not that many rooms we need to make.
You want to try to get it complete for today?
Not the whole thing, but we've got the outside corridor, which is just really simple. We've got the records room, which is almost done. I still need to put the files in the cabinets and detail a bit more and stuff like that. but once you go through this door, it takes you to the reception. Once the wall comes here, I'm going to put a couple of toilets, like doors that lead into the toilets here, male and female. And then here, there's going to be the main sort of lobby room. And then on this side, there's going to be like a really small interview room. And then maybe a small computer room as well. But I want to use this scene to flesh out the whole building first, because I don't want to make every scene separate and then it's hard to measure where everything goes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make everything in the one scene in a basic form, and then I'll fill in the details. I'll keep remaking the other scenes, remixing the other scenes once I'm happy with the size, you know. But so far, so good, I think. I'll just keep stretching these for now. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Media Molecule allow this kind of game.
Surely they will.
Because I'm not going to call it Resident Evil or anything. I'm going to change the name, so it's not like it's going to be copyright or anything.
Yeah.
And then if it's more unique, but
like surely they can't go, oh, here's a game that you can design your own games with, but you can't design this, you can't design that, you can't design this. You can't do that.
Because they have shown some horror levels. So hopefully, I don't think your level has to be the best level in the world, you know. I think they showcase a lot of cool things. But even if I get this at least to a decent standard, hopefully they can still showcase it, you know. But we'll see. Alright, so your name is Mr. Zap Light Fury. Let me write that down just so I remember. Okay, Mr. Zap Light Fury. Okay, so I'll make a list of some levels, and I'll probably play something on Saturday, one of your creations. What are those things in the middle called? In the middle? What part are you referring to?
I think he means the file cabinets, like the kind of.
Oh, the file. These are the file cabinets. These are just shelves. That's just files. And these are binders, ring binders, and obviously boxes. Could have a cabinet tipped over to block any other sides. Yeah, I suppose that's a good idea as well. Maybe that's what I could do. I could block this side. Like, this side's blocked halfway through. Maybe this side has a zombie. So people are going to come here straight from the door and then go, oh, there's a zombie, let's go back this way. So they go back this way, they come here. And then maybe at this point here, maybe this is like falling over or something like that. I'll make a few of them fall over. Maybe like that. So it means, okay, you can still come down this way. You can still find things on the shelves. You can still find things in this cabinet. But you can't go this way. So you can't go that way. You can't go that way. You have to go where the zombie is. So hold on, let me get this zombie here. She's gonna be on the floor, right? She's gonna be lying down, right? I know she's not gonna stay there, but you get the idea, right? Put her there like that for just now, right? So you're coming down this way and you're like, oh, can I walk down here? Is that zombie going to come alive and get me? Maybe it does, maybe it won't. I won't let you know. I'll keep you surprised in the moment, right? So when this game comes out, or when the demo comes out, you'll remember this scene and you'll be like, did he bring that zombie to life? So I want you to be surprised. I think that'll be quite funny. Just going to block this off a bit more. That's a good idea. So there we go. We've got a nice wee level design going here. I just need to fix the walls. I can probably just stretch this one for now. That should do the trick. So yeah, I think it looks like a decent wee room. There's enough here. Don't know if I should put something in the corner here, maybe like just a couple more boxes or something. Put them upside down or something. Stack a few boxes. I'll stack these properly. I'm using the grid right now and I'm too lazy to turn it off. Just make a bunch of boxes like that. Maybe you can find something in a box. I just put it like that just now. But yeah, I think that looks okay. Let me just save this because I haven't saved it yet.
I've done quite a lot to my level, but you'll notice quite a difference when you come on it next.
Is this still scene 3 for you too? In the street?
Yeah, it was pretty. I'm thinking now just to keep scene 2 together, scene 2 and 3 together. Like, I thought I was going to need more thermal, but it seems to be okay. So I can just keep scene 3 as when you enter the building.
Which building? The bar?
I've not decided yet. I'm not sure.
So when you go through the gate, that ends scene 2?
No, you go through the gate, that's still scene 2. So I'm going to make that you need that. I don't know how to do it. Like, could you make it so you find a key and that opens the gate and you can just walk through it?
And it just opens without a load?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, or else I'll just do it. In fact, no, there's no point. What I'll do is you need a key for it, and then when you press X with the key on the door, on the gate, then we'll do the animation, and then that'll be scene 3 when you go into the main street. Right, we'll do that. That's fine.
Yeah, it just helps you with thermal. Right, map this out a wee bit better. I want to make something like the Nemesis, but instead of shouting stars, I want them to shout something else.
Jobs.
Yeah, Steve Jobs.
Jobs.
You promised us jobs. Oh. Just throw that there now. So even though this all looks like one scene, I'm going to remix it. So I'll have the corridor that's one scene full of detail, and then I'll have this that's full of detail. I've got a couple of bathrooms here. They'll be their own scene. I'm just trying to map everything out first, so I can figure out all the dimensions and stuff. I'll just keep using the same the same door for now. I wonder, like, if anybody's made the male and female signs for the bathrooms. Let's see. Do you think there's much point in going in both bathrooms, or do you think I should make one locked? Because if you go in two different bathrooms, is there any point, or?
Nah, I would just make one locked.
No. What one's more interesting to go into, the female one or the male one? The male one's probably more disgusting, don't you think?
Yeah. The female, you might have like bloody tampons and stuff.
I know, you're like, what happened? It's all full of blood. You're like, what happened here? And it's like, oh no, it's just period blood. We're all
It's just a tampon.
I know, the tampon machine exploded. I know. I'm gonna have to make their bathroom really luxurious. See, I went to someone's house, right? Remember, did I tell you I went to the party in someone's house? And they have like a cinema room.
Right.
Did I tell you? Well,
no.
It's crazy, and they've got this. It's like a whole building that's just for parties. So they've got like a kitchen, a lounge area, a wee cinema area, and it's completely separate from the main house building. And they even have 2 toilets, and it even has male and female. And I said, like, well, that's weird. Why do you have male and female toilets? Don't you just have a toilet? You know? It's not like a restaurant that needs to have 2 separate things. This is in your own house. But yeah, they had 2 different male and females. In typical, I went to use the male toilet, and it didn't have toilet paper. It didn't have a hand towel. Whereas the female toilet had everything. It's just it's just typical, isn't it?
I know.
The males, we always get shafted. The design is looking good so far. Yeah, it's looking alright. So far it's quite basic, but I'll put in loads of detail once I remix each scene. Search for twin brothers in collection and see 5 games. Wow, it's a lot of games. I think I played a twin brother game. What, did you make a game that was like a lumberjack and you had to like cut down a tree? I think that was one of your games. Wingsuit World was the most thumbed up in December. Wow, that's quite good. I think Jinky, didn't you play Wingsuit World at one point?
Wingsuit World?
Yeah, I'm sure you played it at some point. It was quite a few weeks ago.
God, I'm not even too sure.
You've just got a wingsuit, and I think you jump, and you need to hit like targets and things.
Vaguely remember it.
Yeah, I'm sure you liked it. Nemesis got screwed over by his JSA and is still salty about it. Yeah. It's like, where's my benefits? They have unisex toilets where I work. Pretty awkward, to be honest. They have unisex toilets?
Yeah, it seems to be quite common now.
That's crazy. I mean, do they still have the urinals on the wall?
No, they'll not have that. Surely not.
Because if the guys are using that, you know what I mean? Because some guys, they don't want to use a bathroom, they just want to use the wall, you know?
Yeah, no.
That's quite dodgy, isn't it? A guy just like peeking over, like, oh, do you need some toilet paper there? I've ran out. I was just checking, see if you ran out. Yeah. She's like, nah, I'm taking a shit. Get out. That's one of them, yeah, the lumberjack one, I remember that one. Nobbits wingsuiting though, the mountains, and even through a train. Wow. No urinals, thankfully. Just stalls. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a shame. They could have had some fun with it. But Lumberjack is one of them, also, and a retro game. Our first one was Stunt Team Stupid. Oh yeah, I've played Stunt Team Stupid, and I've played the Lumberjack one. I can't remember if I played Wingsuit World, but if you've made 2 other games, I'm not actually sure what it is. I just noticed there's a cardboard box here that is like all burnt. Maybe that would be quite good to use. Why is this one destroyed? Tell us. There's a secret box. Do you put your hand in the box? Yes, no. We'll see what happens. If you have time, search for the Twin Brothers collection. Yeah, we'll do. I'll probably play a lot of the levels on Saturday, because we have a good couple hours to play some new levels, and levels I've never played before. So I'll see how that goes. Right, let me see if we're going to make this bathroom. I need to...
Oh my god.
What? What?
Right, I put a woman's body in the fire, right?
You animal.
Right, and I played the level and I just seen this big massive naked woman walk towards me. It's the woman for the fire, she must have like...
You burnt me, you animal.
Oh, that's creepy, man.
Well, did you get a big fright?
I was like, what the hell's that?
It's not my birthday. That's quite funny, actually.
I didn't expect her to like just walk up, man. I'm like,
No.
wait, you're meant to be dead. Right, so the puppet's got logic on it, so I'm basically just wanting...
Delete the... don't need to delete it, just turn off the follower logic.
The follower.
It should say follow.
Puppet logic. Right, then...
I don't know if I'm
Puppet mirror?
No, it should say follow. It should actually say follow.
Right, so if I open the microchip...
Did you find it?
Oh, follow behaviour, yeah.
Just turn it off. Don't need to delete it, just turn it off. And that should be good enough. Right, I got the thermal down to like 35%, so that's alright. Right. Let's see if we can find some... Should we just make a unisex toilet then? We can be all modern and say it's unisex. It says we're making 2 bathrooms.
Oh, what? I put an old guy in the fire as well and he's walked away somewhere.
You just can't kill anybody, can you?
I know. Right.
Let me see if I can find something for the bathroom. Let me see. Maybe a cubicle? I think that's what most people will call it. Nobody's made a stall or a cubicle. Let me see. What else could I search for? Just a toilet, maybe?
Toilet seat, and then just put 2 bits of...
2 bits of wood.
Of, like, yeah.
The porcelain throne. Someone's made a black toilet.
Black toilet?
Couldn't be having that. You can't see if it's clean. Aye, it's black.
Right, so...
I'll just get a basic one. There's a vintage toilet. There's a realistic one, and it looks really nice. Sadly, the thermal's really high. There's toilet paper. There's a home toilet. Oh, we're not going to use a home toilet. There's one with water. I feel like I'm shopping for toilets here. There's a toilet man. What the hell? It's a guy with a toilet pan for a head and he smokes. That's so weird. A roller toilet. Oh, I found urinals. And they look pretty dirty. For a survival horror, we probably need to put a urinal in at some point. Oh, I found the restroom signs. That's just what I'm looking for, look. And we can just use the one sign and say, this is a unisex restroom. Get used to it. The times are changing. There you go. Let's just pretend that means unisex, right? So people go in here. Should there, you know, when you go in a bathroom in a horror game, do you always open all of the stalls just to see if something's inside one of them?
Usually, yeah.
I used to play a game called Fear.
Aye.
Did you ever play it?
Fear, yeah.
Did you complete it?
Aye, the first one anyway, yeah, that's about it.
And the first one used to go through a lot of toilets, the cubicles, and I would search all the stalls and there would be nothing there, and then I'd turn round and the little girl would be like at the entrance of the toilet. Bloody nightmare. Right, there's a sink here with what's supposed to be a mirror, but I don't know if it actually works. Probably not.
Nah, I turned off that follow and the puppet's still standing up.
Oh, it's standing up, but it's not following you, right?
Yeah.
What do you want? You want it to lie down?
Yeah.
Just take off the collisions so that it can't.
This woman just doesn't want to die, does she?
No.
My old man's disappeared now as well. Where the hell's he about?
Just burnt them. I'm not surprised. Right. I'm just gonna put that there now. Probably bring it down a bit. Right, what else can we get? Do you think I should like properly make a really detailed toilet with like a hand dryer and stuff?
Yeah, may as well.
Is that even how you spell dryer? Do people call it a hand blower?
No, I'm alright. Wee bit.
And hand dry. Don't think anybody's made it.
Yeah, can't back to chocolate.
Public
Galaxy.
toilet. This is great. We're making the most vulgar stream ever. We're all just looking at dirty toilets.
When?
Put in bathroom.
Whatever. I'm gonna get something soon. I'm telling you. I'm not telling you.
Nothing with public in it. Oh, look at that. A dirty restroom. Ah, he's got stalls. Where did he find those? I need to find stalls, so I don't need to make them myself. Using political correctness in order to save on thermal. Yeah, that's the reason. It's all to do with thermal. That's it. Toilet man for the final boss. He should definitely be an Easter egg. If you remember Silent Hill 2 with the little dog and the UFO, we'll make Toilet Man come out. Oh, here's another one as well. More restroom signs. Right.
Nah, Scott, this woman just doesn't want to stay dead.
Did you turn off collisions?
Tried. Deleted everything basically and she's still alive.
That's weird. She should. I'll take a look at it later.
Right.
So when you lie her down, she just stands back up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. You could always use a keyframe if you want. So if you put her down, put a keyframe, just select her, and then she'll stay down. There's a way to do it without a keyframe, but if you use a keyframe, you should be okay. What else can we find? No one made a hand dryer. If someone can make me a hand dryer to make the most authentic bathroom scene ever. Bathroom tiles. Ooh, good. Someone's made a bathroom collection. Oh. Someone's made their actual bathroom. So this is where this creator goes to the bathroom, you know. This looks like quite a nice wee scene. Right, some tiles. What's a good tile to use? What the hell, that's a bit too fancy. Ah, they're all kind of similar, aren't they? Right, I've got my tiles. Hold on, I'm going to put the grid back on. Right, so I've got my tiles. What else do we need that's in a public? There's some pills. If you want to leave some pills in the toilet. A toothbrush? Nah, no one's brushing their teeth here. Towels? Nah. Towel rack? Nah, we need a dryer. But we definitely need to use these bits of toilet paper. And maybe I should change the door. Just because it is a bathroom, you want it to look nice and clean, right? There we go, a nice white bathroom door. Toilet paper dispenser. I guess I can use it, but I need to find a stall first. I'll put it there for now, right? Right, what else can we get? Fluorescent bulb. I think I'll put in the lights later, I think. Right, this realistic toilet, how much thermo is that going to use? Too much thermo for a toilet, I'm afraid. Right, so, oh, there's a stall there. I found it. We can use a bunch of these stalls. Why is it all wonky? I hate that. Why can things just never be aligned properly? Right. Alright, good. So we've got the dispensers already here. So that means I can delete that one. Right, turn it around this way. How many stalls do you think I should put in? Because this is a unisex bathroom, so we need to take into account that there might be double the amount of people.
2.
Just, oh sorry, you need to share.
Yeah.
This is just a job centre. You know?
If there's 4 men, you can share the one toilet. So
Yeah.
I'll just hang in.
Yeah. I mean, you can just all stand around the one toilet. You know, it's perfectly fine, right? Seems really wonky, this cubicle. Put it like that. I'll make most of them closed, right? Let me just duplicate a door here, a wall, sorry.
Scott, no, I've noticed, see some of these buildings, some of the people have actually like decorated inside of them, so I take it I could just use that.
Use the decorations.
Yeah, like some buildings are just shallow, there's nothing in them, but there's one or two of them here that the person's actually designed inside of it as well.
Yeah, if you want. Most people don't, but if you want to save time, you can go for it, yeah. Don't see why not. But it probably uses up a lot of thermal.
Yeah.
Jeez, the toilet's already just as big as the records room. Might try and make it a bit smaller. I'll bring this a bit closer to the door. As soon as you come in, I think maybe make it a bit smaller as well. Right, I'm going to bring in my wee guy. He's going to test it for us.
See, oh shit! Oh, thank God. So you think I better not go on this Resident Evil?
You can if you want. You just won't get promoted by Media Molecule because they can't show official stuff. But you can still get a lot of views and plays. It's just because I'm thinking more about Media Molecule. So if you're not bothered, then just do what you want, really. You know, there's a pretty big stall, isn't it? I need to make it a bit smaller. Maybe that does the job, more or less. I should put like a guy, like Elvis or something in one of the cubicles. What do you think?
Elvis is dead. I put him down a shit. I put Fat Bastard from Austin Powers in it. I just need a shite.
It'd be funny if you...
Aye.
That's
what you should do, you should voice act it. You go, I just need a shite.
I'll get in trouble for that. What I should do is I should make it like everything's empty, like you can't open the cubicles, and you find like an item or something at the end, and just as you're about to leave the toilet, like one of the toilets flush, and then you're like, oh, someone's in there. Someone's hiding from me. I'm probably going to put the teeny tiny one. We're going to have the best toilet scene in a video game. Mark my words. I should make a wee head pop out of the bottom of the cubicle. Someone just throws a bit of toilet paper at you. If I get good at painting, or if someone could paint something for me, I thought of a poster. I could put a poster in the toilet, and it's just something like "Get back to work," you know, like quit slacking. I feel like this sink is a little bit skewed. Maybe that's slightly better. So what have you done now in your level?
Just basically close the streets off and things.
Hmm. There we go. Five cubicles and 5 bits to wash your hands. That'll do, I think. I want to put a dryer here. I just don't have one yet. I feel sad. Right, I've got some tiles as well. Do you think I should make like a toilet paper that just like rolls out from underneath one of the cubicles?
Dirty voice saying, "I've ran out, mate."
I'll put that there for now, just in case I need it later. Probably not going to bother like tiling the floor yet. I'll need to hire someone to tile this floor for me. It's going to take me too long. I think it'll look good once the floor's all tiled. We're pretty much learning how to decorate places here. We're doing all the tiling, we're doing all the painting, we're doing all the plumbing, the installation. Let me see. There's nothing else I need to put in the bathroom, is there?
Should
be enough.
Should be.
Maybe not. Because I've got 5 cubicles, 5 sinks with mirrors. I'll put the tiles in. I want my hand dryer. Maybe put a plant or something in. Do you ever see plants in toilets? Like just
Not
for
usually,
just for show. Maybe a wet floor sign or something. Do you think someone made one?
I'm trying to think. Toilet. Piss all over the floor.
Yeah. I'm getting a wet floor sign. These all look good. I should put a wet floor sign, and there's just a guy like his legs came off. Wet floor, and it's all covered in pee. And the janitor was too lazy to clean it up.
Lazy bass.
A mop and a mop. There's actually a mop, but the gameplay's at 95%. What the hell? A sponge mop. Someone made a Vespa. Why is there a couch here? We're looking for mops. Let's look at cleaning products. Someone's actually made something. A song called Cleaning the House. Paper towel, no. A bucket maybe. Do you think someone made a cleaning trolley?
Cleaning trolley?
Huh.
Probably not. Maybe?
Yeah. Oh, someone's actually made a rusty bucket for horror levels. That's quite good. I'll put that in there. Just to fill some of the scene here. So I wanted to get a mop, but the only mop that they have is huge in thermal. Let me see.
So what I've done is see one of these buildings that I'm going to be entering.
Yeah.
I've went into it and I've just stretched it all out, and then I'm going to, just so I've got like the inside of it, and then I'm just going to put like flooring on the walls and all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I searched for a trolley, but I couldn't find it. Take out the E, see what comes up. See, we're finding so many assets that could be made. You know. I'll see if I can find some water, like a puddle or something, and then just change the colour.
Oh yeah, dafty.
Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, I was calling myself a dafty.
Why?
I deleted something by mistake, but I can just undo it.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? A scary man? That's not a man.
That's a mouse.
Right. Puddle of blood. Right. Oh, well, it looks quite good actually. Right, so I got a puddle of blood, and then right next to it I'm going to change the... Oh, there's actually a sound effect as well. I'm going to change the colour because I know how much you're craving your urine on the floor. Do you think it should be like an old kind of urine, or do you think the guy was hydrated? And do you think it should be like a dark tint?
Yeah, that looks about right.
Alright, a dark tint. So I don't even think you can make them see through. Oh, you can, the opacity. Here we go. So it's not like the whole patch. It's just like little bits here and there, you know.
Yeah.
There you go. So we've came prepared. We've got a blood splat and we've got some urine that that it spilled out from one of the cubicles. Filthy. Alright. I think that's more or less everything for the bathroom then, wouldn't you say?
It's looking good.
Right, now the reception. So that's the unisex bathroom. Saves thermal, we just need one bathroom. So we just need a main desk for the reception. Put it like that. Are you making good progress?
Yeah, decent. Let me just finish this wee bit and I can show you.
Okay. Oh god, I thought it would let me. Hold on, just move it this way, it's probably easier. Yeah, this is where we can put a plant in the reception. I really want my plant. Right?
You can have your plant.
I want it. And it's the only living thing you'll find in this game. Do you think you would ever try and make The Sims one day? It's quite possible.
Sims should be pretty easy.
Resident Evil Sims.
Sims Edition.
You have to manage the Umbrella Corporation. I think that would be quite cool. Got it. Oh, not planet. Plant. There's a plant man. And there's some questionable plants here. You know the kind of plants I'm talking about. Oh, this looks quite nice, big potted plant. But I don't think the job centre would have this kind of fancy plant. They're more on a budget.
They're cheapskates.
There's a tobacco pot plant.
Pot plant?
There, it's a tobacco pot plant. I'm not even joking. Doesn't look like the plant, but it's called tobacco. It's a tall plant. See, this is more job centre quality right here. Something that's like, it screams cheap.
Do you think somebody's designed wallpaper?
Maybe.
Oh, they have.
They would have to texture it already, I think. That's a crazy plant. There's a carnivorous plant. Maybe I could do that, make a plant that got infected by the virus. And it just spits things at you.
Resi 3 style? No, Resi 1 style?
Yeah.
Plant.
Just have the things coming out the walls. Maybe that's what I can do. There's also the piranha head from Mario. I don't know what that is. Veggie pygmy. It's a mushroom cow. That's so weird. Hey Thinkunaka! How are you? Happy New Year! We're continuing our survival horror game. We're just looking for a plant because I'm desperate for a plant. See, I want to use the tobacco plant, but I feel if I use that, it's going to get me in trouble. So I'm going to use... temporarily, let's just use this one for now. Right, I just want a nice little plant, right? There we go, just stick it in the corner, that's all I'm asking for. Put it here maybe. There we go. The world is such a nicer place when there's a single plant in the room. Right, I don't know how I'm going to do this desk, if someone's made it or if I'm going to have to make something myself. I'll look for a reception desk. Right, I found a basic one, it just needs some colour, and a sci-fi one. Yeah, I guess that looks quite good. Saves me wasting time. Right, but it is quite... make it a bit wider. Right, I need to go get my guy back, just for scaling. Right, maybe that's a bit too big. So this is going to be there's the bathroom once we go into the bathroom. And then we've got the wee reception desk here. I think I just need to stretch it out a bit. It's not that long.
I can't believe no one's created a bell, like a wee door, like not a doorbell, like a wee like desk bell.
Oh, like a hotel bell?
Yeah.
Maybe they have. Just they've named it something different maybe. Oh. You're a busy man today.
Yeah, no.
I'll leave the desk like that for now. I need to get some chairs for people to sit around and wait. Are you doing both the logic and study guide for this, or are you collaborating with people? I'm probably going to do the logic mostly myself. However, things like I put this in myself, the aiming for the character. So like this is like really simple logic. But yeah, like I'll make the main menu myself, the inventory, but I might need help with the combat to make a better character. Since we're doing a classic survival horror, it's a bit easier. But if I wanted to make like an over-the-shoulder character, I don't know how I would do that kind of logic. Mostly puppet logic is the stuff that I'm going to struggle with the most. But all the other logic I think I'm okay with. So let's see, we've got our first corridor, we've got a basic file room, we've got a basic toilet, unisex toilet. Now we've got the reception here. So we'll finish the reception. On the side here I want to do like a little interview room, maybe a little computer room here. And then that should be the job centre more or less complete. So then we just have to work on the lighting, put in some more details. I'll remix it, so I'll have every scene will be its own scene, so I can put tons of detail in. And then put in some gameplay. And then once you get the fire extinguisher over there, you're going to take it outside, you're going to go back to the street, you're going to extinguish the flames, and then that'll be the end of the demo, which I hope to make pretty soon. Yeah, but so far so good, don't you think?
No, it's getting there.
We just need to get some chairs, some really uncomfortable chairs, because it's like you don't want to come back to the job centre. Right, so there's some chairs there that are from a football stadium. I don't think we want those. Collection of sofas and chairs. Imagine you went to the job centre and these were all the chairs. So luxurious. I just need like a pod chair. It reminds me of, do you remember Men in Black? When they had to fill in the application in the pod chair?
Men in Black, aye, I do remember that.
They're in the pod chair and they're using like the side of the chair to write, and then Will Smith, he just grabs the table and
That's a good film.
Right, there's some basic chairs in here. Sadly, most of the chairs here are for like your house. Do you think they would just have plastic chairs, or do you think they would like have some kind of leather chair?
No, plastic all the way.
So not even a wee bit of fabric?
Lucky if you even get plastic wooden.
Someone's made gaming chairs as well. They just have garden chairs. See, there's these chairs. It's like a kind of fancy reception, but do you know what they could do? They could be really evil. They could put a couple of comfy chairs and then tons of really uncomfortable chairs, so everyone fights over the comfy ones. That would be quite good, wouldn't it?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Right, I'll put a couple of really fancy chairs in, right? And then some really uncomfortable ones.
This is like quite a wacky hotel.
You're making the hotel?
Yeah. It's quite wacky looking, but...
Why? What's so weird about it?
It's like pure colourful and nasty looking.
Oh, okay.
But I think I'm going to get rid of that actual shit.
I think so.
I'm just going to add walls. Let's see, walls.
Try to see what chair would be quite good. Maybe this one. This one looks kind of basic, but what you would expect. Right. How many chairs do you think I should put in?
Maybe about 4.
Just 4?
Have you got a lot of space?
Oh yeah. Because remember, I'm actually surprised. I've got like a lot of different rooms in the one scene, but remember, I'm going to remix this. So this lobby, this reception is going to have its own level. So it means I can delete everything in the bathroom and everything in the records room. So thermal is not a problem.
Just try to think how much stairs you need. Yeah, stairs. More than one stairs. Chairs.
Chairs. It's a bit too big, that chair. That one's a bit bigger now. I'll just make like maybe 10 chairs or something. Get a wee table with magazines. Do you think someone's made a magazine?
Yeah, I've got to, man. I've got to.
Nah.
I'll be disappointed if I've not.
The magazines they have is gun magazines. Someone's made one called Gossiping Grannies. Oh man, but it's like a 3D magazine. It's more like a book, but it's 3D because the granny's face is like an actual sculpt. I don't know about the nose though. If you look at the nose and in the nostrils, it looks a bit funny. Can you see?
This is a bit behind us.
It's the nose and the nostrils.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it's a bit like a penis, doesn't it?
I wasn't going to say it myself, but probably best not using that then. What else? There is a magazine rack though. That's quite good. 90s magazine family mom. Oh, where is she? Where is she? Oh, she's over there. He's gave her massive breasts. What's this? Oh, there's a first person gun. It's mostly all like soldiers and stuff.
Right.
The magazines. Right, but there is a magazine rack, so that's good. What? The magazine rack is deceiving because in the picture there's actual magazines, but when you actually take it out it's just the holder. That is very misleading. It's the same magazine rack as this guy's. Screw it. We'll make something up, right? We'll put the magazine rack right next to the luxury chairs, so everyone has to give them really sly looks when they go to get a magazine. He took my chair. Right.
God, that's what a wee bell. Doesn't suit Benny.
Just a bell?
Yeah, like a wee desk bell, but I can't seem to see any.
A bell?
I've got an idea.
There's a cat bell.
I'm going to make it when you come through the door and rings the bell.
Just the noise. I suppose you don't need to see it. There's a pub bell. There's a bell with a wall bracket. That could work because the door could hit the bell and.
Yeah.
I think that could work. Big massive bell. What would you even call that bell you're looking for? Like a desk bell?
Yeah, I found one similar that will do the job.
Is that for your hotel?
Yeah.
So when you ring it, does something happen?
Nah, it's just more a kind of environment thing. Like you can't actually do anything to it.
Alright. Just press it for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, a wee coffee table. I think that's what we need. Big fancy table. Oh, it's quite sparkly. Is it meant to do that? Right, I'll put that there for some people that want some magazines.
I wonder if Andy designed a suitcase.
Hopefully. Let's see. I'll put like a wee... some chairs in the middle here, I think. Put them quite close together though. It's quite big. I think I might need to bring things a bit closer, I think. It's a good enough space, right? Are you going to put a big grandfather clock in your hotel?
Nah, it's quite a wee cheap, dingy hotel.
Alright, just like more like a motel?
Yeah.
Alright. Cycle. Put them like that. The luxury chairs are over at the magazine stand. Bring this over a bit. Don't want to make the reception too big, you know. Still need to figure out names for what I want to call this game when it's finished.
Bates Motel.
What for yours?
I don't know what I'm going to call mine. Right.
Don't know what else I can do here. I think I'll just duplicate these, to be honest. Put them like that. Then I'll make them fall over so that make one like kind of block in the path so you can't go down here. I'm going to make like all the chairs like kind of messed around, you know, so it's like there's been a struggle.
Uh-huh.
I had them all, they were all sitting like really perfect. And then I thought, well, obviously people would be going crazy, right? And the chairs would be everywhere. Right, take that off. Some chairs are upside down. Do you find yourself getting into Dreams now?
Yeah, but I've kind of fucked up this level, to be fair.
Why, what have you done?
I've deleted some of the map away, but I forget you can look out the window and you can see that half the map's been deleted.
You didn't think that one through?
Nah.
That's what you live
I
and
might
learn.
just put like black tint over it so you can't look out it.
Yeah. Plus it saves thermal as well if you cover things up, because in the job centre I'm not going to make any windows. That's too much work.
Yeah.
So I think that's good for me. Right. Scattered some chairs around. I'll play
I'm just
around
going to
with
put
that.
blood over it.
Over the window?
Yeah.
Alright. So I've only got like a couple more rooms to do. Just got the interview room, which will just be like a little basic room. Table, chair, maybe a fan. And the wee computer room, just put some computers around. But so far so good. This has probably been one of the more productive streams, because I've did a few different rooms, even though they're not fully detailed. It's practically like a whole building we've done, more or less. When is the full game coming out? There's no real date for it yet. However, I want to put out a demo. I'm going to say, as long as the logic doesn't take me too long, February. So maybe the end of February I'll get a demo out. So it'll basically be all the scenes that we've been working on so far, just a little more polished, and they'll have gameplay, they'll have cutscenes, maybe some voice acting. But it's not the full game. I probably won't name it anything. I'll probably just call it Survival Horror Demo, because I don't have a name for the actual game yet. See what people think. Because after this area, because this is quite a small area, just getting you to grips with how the gameplay works. But after this area, you're going to go to a big area, which is only going to be available in the full game, but I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. So in Resident Evil 1 you had the mansion, Resident Evil 2 you had the police station, so I need to decide what big area I'm going to use for the next part of this game. Because I would like this game to be as long as possible. I don't want it to be like something you complete in like 20 minutes. I want it, maybe the demo you can finish in 20-30 minutes maybe, but I want the full game to last a good, at least 3 hours. I'd say 3 hours is a good point. Jinkage, do you plan to keep updating your level as long as possible?
If it gets good views and stuff, possibly, yeah. All depends on how it gets on.
Yeah. I need to bring this a bit here. Do you have any other ideas what you might like to work on after you're finished?
Nah, not yet. I was thinking maybe doing Linwood, but a bit of pain with all the buildings and stuff.
That's what I'm doing.
Trying to get it.
You
Yeah.
can just copy me once I'm started.
Have you done much of it yet?
No, just outside the house. That was when I first got Dreams.
Yeah.
But I'll do more. Right, a couple of doors here. Computer room and the interview room. I think I'll make the first room the computer room. I think there was a computer over here. So I'll just duplicate the same one. This is where you go to find all your jobs. Because these two rooms are going to be quite small, so the interview room.
Right, what's the best way of putting a hole in something? Like a
Stab in it.
doorway?
A doorway?
Uh,
What are you trying to do?
like I want to put a doorway on a wall. So I want to cut a bit of the wall out to put a door there.
Alright, I've just been doing two separate walls. So like one wall on the left of the door, one wall on the right of the door. That way I can keep moving the walls and the door. I don't need to keep making holes and filling holes and...
Something's taking up a lot of thermal in my level and I don't know what it is.
Just use the sculptor detail tool. It's in tools. It's the last one. Looks like a disco ball. It should tell you. Let's look for another table. Basically table. I'm going to make the wee interview room now. If I can find a decent small table. What did they even interview you about? Have you been in one of these?
Oh god, years ago.
What did they interview you about? Just like what job do you want, or
Nah, it's basically interrogate you.
why do you not have a job? Why are you a failure? Why do I need to have a job helping you get a job? Oh, well, it's good. I like the finish on this one. Right. Yeah. Do you think the job centre are so cheap they would just reuse the same chairs from the lobby in the interview room?
Aye, 100%.
I just took two ticks. I'm going to jump in and get us a couple of chairs.
Shit, grouped. I've grouped things together, I don't know how to ungroup them.
You just select it and there should be a minus sign. You see it?
No.
That's weird. There should be.
Oh, I've got it.
Sorted. Just move some of these a bit. Wait, what are you going to do about music?
What music?
for the level? Have you decided on any music yet?
Nah, not yet. Not sure.
Just wait and see.
Pretty much.
Put it back there. Right, that's my wee tiny interview room. It's not much, but it'll do. How long have we been streaming now for? That must be a good almost 2.5 hours, more or less.
Yeah. You lose track of time when you play this game.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like, I've done a lot of work today, so it makes sense that it's been quite a few hours. Because I need to make some more work because I'm travelling for 2 weeks in January, so I won't be able to stream or make any progress.
What date in January is it again?
The 13th until, I think until like the 28th or something.
Gotta say, bet you can't be arsed either.
No. Like, I could take my PlayStation with me, but I don't really want to chance it.
See where you're going, have you been before?
Oh yeah.
Is it great fun?
No. No, it's not. I got a wee computer room in here. I need to get some chairs that surely they would use computer chairs, they wouldn't just use the same chairs from the other room.
What, for the computers?
Desk chair or something. One with
Yeah.
wheels. Some of these desk chairs are quite fancy. I found a basic one. This is like prime job centre chair right here. I'm amazed how I've made all these rooms with all these different assets, and I'm still only at 76%. Make that chair a wee bit bigger. I'm going to bring my wee guy in just to see if everything looks okay. Are you only going to make survival horror games? Is that like your trademark?
Probably aye.
Just make all the horror games?
I'd have bright light, man. I hate some of the lights they use and it's just like pure dim. It's
Yeah.
like, what's the point even having this?
Right, there's a wee chair for you.
That's better.
Yeah, my next step, once this job centre's more or less done, that's pretty much all the area's done, like in a basic form for the demo. So it's really just a case of doing the door animations, putting in the cutscenes, doing some more logic with the enemies. I think what I'll do first is I'll just let you run between each of the rooms, and then after that, once you can explore everywhere and you can play the level from start to finish, then I'll start adding in zombies to fight and attack you, and picking up things for your inventory. I think that'll be the last step. But I think it's going to look pretty good.
I hope so.
I don't see why not. Just fill out the rest of these. The rest of these chairs. Just need to watch it because I don't like to fill it with too many things because I don't want the character to get stuck, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll just need to like... I might, rather than let the player just walk anywhere they want, I might put some barriers in. So it's like they... it blocks them from going into little tight spaces. So that's
right.
Just to make sure they don't get stuck, you know? Put that there. I think that's good enough for me. In fact, that's maybe a bit too long because I didn't want the room to be that wide, actually. No, I'm going to take that away. Maybe just put one on the other side. Would you say you're quite a creative person?
Not usually, no. No, I wouldn't say so.
So
What about you are, but eh?
Yeah. So why do you like creative games then, like Minecraft and stuff? If you're not so into it.
Maybe I am into it, and I just like. I would say I'm creative, but I've not always got the best of ideas.
Oh, okay.
Like I find it hard to come up with something to create.
So it's just the beginning ideas you find harder?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm going to put another wee wall in here. And that should do there. Let's see here. I'm just catching up on some comments here. Now we just need a nice big fat job centre sign behind the desk. Yeah. Oh, is that something you could make? Job centre, where we find you the very best of the worst jobs available. It's like what Kevin Bridges says. It's like, can you make the tea for the guy that makes the coffee? He's like,
have you seen his latest video?
No, I've only watched two. The first two he did. That was it.
I went to see him live.
Was that this? Well, technically last year.
Yeah.
I need to watch. I need to catch up. Okay, thanks. Looking good so far, man. Very lived in, if that's the right word to use. Yeah, I think it would be. Very terrorised. Once we've got some more detail on the walls and stuff, change some colours, get some lighting in, the camera angles. I think the camera angles really help to create the scene more, you know, because when you look at it like this, it looks quite flat. But if you can imagine the scene, maybe there's like a camera, like you can see all of the destruction and stuff. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I still need to figure out which room is going to have the fire extinguisher. I'm not sure, because it's going to be one of the last items that you find.
Do you want to check mine out?
Yeah, I'm nearly done here. I'm just finishing off the last couple of rooms here.
Okay. Got
Yeah.
2 scenes for you to check out.
2?
Yeah.
You've been busy.
I've made you a collaborator
Cat.
on both of them.
Alright. Yeah, I'll come and check that out in a second. Right, so we've got a wee computer room here. Then we've got just a wee room here for the... See, I don't even know if I'm going to use it. I might need to stretch the bathroom, the hallway out just a wee bit more. Just to get everything to fit, you know. Just move this stuff here. It's all looking a bit rough at the moment, but it'll improve once we get a bit more of the structure and the detail and stuff. So far, so good. You could definitely do all of this in the one scene, but it's just I'd have to compromise on a lot of detail. So once I've got everything ready, I'm going to... This will be a scene. This will be like scene 3. This corridor. This will be scene 4. This area will be scene 5. This will be scene 6. These tiny ones, scenes 7 and 8. And I'll just jam pack the detail. I'm wondering if there should be a safe zone. Like, should the game autosave when you go into a room, or do you think you have to actually find the safe room to save your game?
I would say autosave. Well, it's up to you. It depends how much work you want to put into it. If you want to put more work into it, then...
Because I'm thinking, like, if you want to make it like a classic survival horror, then you need to have the safe room. But then at the same time, maybe people get frustrated because they died and then they have to do everything again.
Yeah.
You know? So I might need to... Maybe that's what I can do with the demo. Just experiment and see what people think. Right, I'm going to save this here. So that's a lot of the rooms done. I'll polish this off stream. I'll get everything looking good. I'll work on the door animations. I'll see if I can get you to run around the whole scene. And then it's just a case of making more unique assets and polishing up everything. Right, I'm going to I'm going to check out Jenkins, his latest scene. Let's have a wee look here. So, oh, you've got part 3 and part 4.
Yeah, give me a minute just to save part 4. So just check part 3 out just now if you could.
Okay. Let's see. This is the street scene.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to check out like part 2 first, because I've added like a fact, to be fair, I've only really added a key, so you need to find the key to
get out.
To get out the gate, yeah.
So that's the other side of the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you come down here, oh, I can see the fire. I can see everything's all destroyed. You've got a lot of cars piling up here. Is that where the old guy was in there?
Yeah, an old guy and a dead woman, but I couldn't get it working right, so I just deleted them.
Oh well. There's the raccoon tail. Do you want to go for a wee sleep?
That's going to be the next area, I can tell.
Alright. What are the other rooms? Are you going to put things on them, like the door's locked and...
Yeah.
Oh, here's the fire engine.
I say it's more just kind of like a scenery just now.
Yeah. So they've totally blocked off the area. Alright, very good.
Why is this not what it was?
Have you nearly finished
My
part 4?
graphics are It says my graphics are at 103.
103, is that even possible?
Yeah, it just doesn't let you save it, but after that. 2 seconds, let me just delete a few things and then you can check this out.
Okay. Made me all ready to thrown into your game, just search it up. Really? Oh, I'm going to do that then whilst you're saving that scene. Only 2% thermal, probably could be less. Don't worry. Like I said, I'm going to make every room is going to be a scene on its own, so I don't think there's going to be a problem. Because I want this to have like the best graphics possible. So if this scene alone, just this room, I'm going to fill it full of detail. I think it's the best way to do it. So let's have a look here. What is this area? That area that we just checked out a moment ago, that was Jinkage. That was his survival horror game. Completely independent to this one, he's making his own thing. I'm helping him make some of the logic and a few other things. So that was one of his scenes that he's working on right now as we are working on this scene. Well, let's see. So if I just type in job center, would it come up? Job center. That's actually quite perfect. Insert what a line about the state of the job centre here. Buildings not included. Perfect. He's even got Job Centre Plus on the side. Alright. Oh, very nice. Jinkage, you need to have a look at this. We've got a Job Centre sign now.
That's it official.
That's it official. It's perfect. I'll need to put this on the outside. There we go. Right, hold on, let me just... How big is the sign? How big should the sign be? How proud are we that we're called the job centre? Maybe put it like that. There we go, it's starting to feel a lot more like home now. Obviously I still need to... Oh, I need to move him again. Obviously I still need to put the camera angles in, but I think it's going to look good. Oh, that looks good. Look at the graphics on that Job Centre Plus. Looks perfect, doesn't it? With the light and everything.
Yeah, it's looking good.
There we go.
That's me saved that. Oh, so we'll check that out when you're ready.
This is what I think of the job centre. Excellent. I'll import this into the other scene, the outdoor scene. Let me just save that there. See, this is what happens when the community comes together. You really can make something special. And if I go to the scene 2, I still need to edit all scene 2. Like, it's still the same as we left it last time. Let me just put in the sign for the job centre. There we go. Here we go. Perfect. Put it like that. There we go. Now everyone can see it. No matter where you go, everyone can see that it's the job centre. I want to see if I still need to do all the cameras and stuff here. Maybe I'll bring that sign down just a wee bit, like there maybe. Just so like the camera's here so you can see it says the job centre. I think we've got another camera here. You can't really see the text. That's weird how in Dreams when you go too far away from the text it starts to get a bit fuzzy. It's a bit weird. Right, so that's pretty good. We're one step closer. Obviously we're probably going to have to rename it to the Job Centre Minus or something, just to avoid copyright, but perfect. Right, let's check out Jinkies Part 4.
Yeah, it's nowhere near finished yet, but it just gives you a kind of rough idea.
This is inside the hotel.
Yeah, and the motel, the wee one, not the big massive one.
The raccoon net.
Yeah.
Alright, I see what you did now. You've put the blood so you can't see. You can still kind of see.
Most of it's there, it's just some of the bits that when you look over that way. But you can do that in some games that are out now. If you change your camera angle, you can see outside the map.
But you don't want that. You want to fix that, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So you got your rebel here. Is this your Job Centre sign here?
That's a sign from outside. It's just made from the inside.
Alright. Alright, you need to sort that then. Oh, you got your door opening?
Yeah.
You got a door that's like filled in with a wall.
Yeah, I've not done any more. That's all I've done in this area. This is just kind of rough idea of what's next.
You need to get the stairs unless it's all a lift or something. Put a lift in.
Yeah.
So far so good. Is that a credit card machine?
Yeah.
Alright, very nice. It's quite fun. I'm sure someone made a lift or an elevator or something. So that part 4 was already 100% thermal?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what's going on.
I would just like, see the door, I would just put like a black block so that you can't see outside. And then it means you can
from the outside, you mean?
Yeah, and then you can just delete everything outside because it's going to save you a lot of thermal.
Yeah.
Unless you just make a short area down the bottom and then there's a lift or an elevator and then that takes you to the next scene, you know? Let's see there.
So it'd be quite good to put the 3 scenes together, wouldn't it? And just check it all out.
Yeah, to link them all together. That's what I need to do as well for mine. I made a third person character if you want to check it out real quick. Let me see. Amber. A work in progress character for an apocalyptic story game. Interesting. See, I don't know how to work the logic for these kind of characters, so this is a work in progress character for game. Remixable version will be released after the game is released. Oh, you're keeping your cards close to your chest. To adjust settings, press touchpad to open the menu. Sadly, my camera is blocking the menu. Oh, very good. My hat. Take the jacket off. Got to take the jacket off. Reticle, classic. She's got a robot arm. Scraps, painkillers. Oh, nice. So aim, fire, crouch, vault. Right, we'll figure this stuff out. No, I don't want to quit the game. So collect scraps to upgrade the pistol, damage in the upgrade menu, collect painkillers to restore your health. Okay. Very nice. Did you make this character? Did you model this character? Or is it just the logic that you made? So vault over ledge. Oh, we need to pick up the painkiller.
What's the thermal on that, man?
It's probably like 100 already. Oh, she jumped over it. Crouched with circle. Oh, nice. She can run. I picked up some scrap. It's like The Last of Us. I'm picking up some more scrap, some painkillers. Right. Let's see. So how do we aim again? L2. Oh, we need to equip the gun with the right button first. And the melee weapon with the left. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, she's one-handed. Oh, that's cool. It reminds me of Saints Row. Is it hard to do this kind of logic? See this logic where you actually move her? Because I have no idea how to do that logic. Like, I know how to make her aim, and I can probably make her do this, but to make her do this, I have no idea the best way to do it. So we can equip a melee weapon. Not yet. In the future, maybe. There we go. Took my painkillers. This will be quite good. I definitely want to make another survival horror that's more like action orientated, like this. But the classic horror, that's what we're doing first, I think. Because I've got an idea. I want to make my hometown and infest it with zombies and put a proper story in it. And I want it to the gameplay to be more like The Last of Us. I'm going to collect all this scrap. I don't know how much we need. That's quite cool that you've got your menu system. So the laser sight adds a laser to your gun. Flashlight. Right. Currently deals 10 damage. Collect 5 scraps to upgrade. Alright. Right, so we've got a pretty strong gun now. Go around here to see the damage. Bang! Oh. There we go, I got it. Very nice. I'm liking it so far. Animates well. She's a gangster. She's one-handed. I'm liking it, it's quite cool. So all we need now is to see a game come from this. Maybe I'll use your character and make her a sequel to the survival horror, but make an action one. That's pretty cool. Keep working on it. Hopefully you put it into a game sometime. Right, I just need to scroll up here. I missed a few comments. Hey Milkman Gaming, how are you? Happy New Year! I have been working on a game for the Sci-Fi Jam, if you want to see it. Oh, cool. I'll check that out just now. The further you have the text out from a surface, the more you can see from a distance, but then it looks like it's floating randomly, so you have to strike a good balance. Yeah, that's quite a pain. I didn't model her, I did the logic. The character graphic thermal is 20%, kind of high, but I'll try to lower it once I complete her logic. Press up to heal when you have a painkiller. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You've got a lot of little commands here. I like the menu as well. Everything seems to be working quite well. So is this part of your current project, or is this another project that you're working on? Right, let's have a look here. Security, PS4 security scanner. So this is for the Sci-Fi Jam. Welcome to the PS4 security scanner, a game about finding threats and stopping them. This is a remake of a level from Little Big Planet 3. Oh, okay. Normally I play levels on Saturday, but I'll make an exception here. It's stuck on 99%. I think it's broke. I think remember earlier in the stream we were talking about how Dreams crashes, and I said the only time that it's ever crashed on me is when I went to play a level and the percent got stuck and the level didn't load properly. Well, guess what? It looks like it's happened again. And the bad thing about it on PS4 is that you need to quit the game, which ends the stream, which is a bit of a pain. This is just a side project, so I don't overwork myself on one game. Yeah, I guess that's good. It crashed, so much for it being stable. Yeah, it's not stable at all. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to play this on Saturday instead. To be fair though, I was going to end the stream more or less now anyway. So we made a lot of good progress. The job centre structurally, it's more or less done. I just need to adjust a few some of the distances between some of the walls, but I think it's more or less done. So now I'm going to remix every section so that I can put tons of detail into each room, and then I'm going to work on the door animations from the first scene, the second scene, third, fourth, blah blah blah. We're going to find the fire extinguisher. We're going to take it back outside into the street. We're going to put out the fire, and then that's the end of the demo. So I'll try and get it all fully playable, and then if anybody wants to play it, then I'll add you to the whatever it is, or I'll let you know when I publish the demo. Other than that, see, I'm not going to worry too much about character models. I'll probably import something basic. I'll put in some music, some cutscenes, but I'm not going to put tons of detail in for the demo. I just want to make a rough kind of draft just to let people see, and then I think I'll save the actual polished version for the full game. So that's what we've made so far. It's kind of like the prologue stage. After that, I want to create like a big area. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, like a museum or a hospital. I want like a big building or some big area that you need to go from different sections, and then that lasts quite a big section of the game. So that's what I'll have a think about next. Sorry, will you try again later? Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. So I'm going to play levels on Saturday about the same time as we started today. So on Saturday we'll play some levels, and I'll add this to my queue. So thanks for tuning in today, guys. It was very productive. Hopefully we can make another progress update video and show you guys some of the more polished scenes, some of the stuff that I've did off camera. So yeah, send each other your dreams, get some feedback. I'll try and get an audio visual I've been working on ready to be played on Saturday for your stream. Yeah, definitely do it. Just send me it whenever you're ready, and I'll play it. So thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in, and I'll see you on Saturday for the play stream. So enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you then. Alright, bye.